Everyone. Name is Wale. I hope you guys are good and encouraged and keeping safe. Yeah, I thought I could share a few scriptures with you, or just a little passage for in terms of what I've been looking at with Fiona actually, and that's in Exodus 14, verses 10 to 14, and I'll read very quickly. It says here, as Pharaoh approached, the Israelites looked up, and there were Egyptians marching after them. They were terrified and cried out to the Lord. They said to Moses, was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you have brought us to die in the desert? What have you done by bringing us out of Egypt? Didn't we say to you in Egypt, leave us alone, let us serve the Egyptians? It would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than die in the desert. Moses answered the people, do not be afraid. Stand firm and you will see the deliverance of the Lord will bring to you today. The Egyptians you see today you will never see again. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. So it's really an interesting scripture for me at this moment. I feel it's quite apt. Why do I think so? Well, the Egyptians felt hemmed in. They felt trapped. They had the Red Sea before them, so there was nowhere to go. And behind them, you had this mighty army intent on doing harm. So there was nowhere for them to go. And, I can feel like that in here. We're all on lockdown. I'm an extrovert and I'm on lockdown. I can't go anywhere. I can feel trapped. I can feel hemmed in. And I'm left to my own thoughts, my own fears, my own insecurities, my shortcomings, and maybe regrets at times. I can feel like that. So that was just something I could really connect to. I'm just looking at some of my notes, yeah. And but what does Moses instruct the Israelites to do? He tells them not to be afraid. He tells them to be still. I don't think that's a natural thing to do, to be still when you're trapped by water, but you're also trapped by this advancing army. So, it's not the most natural thing to do. You want to fight back, you want to react. And that's what these guys do. They react, they fight back. They go, Moses, it's your fault. We would have been better if we had died. I think I can be like that. I can feel like that. I can feel overwhelmed at times, and I want to lash out. I want to be angry or what have you. But Moses tells them to be still. And I think it's great. I need to be still, I think. I need to be still before God. Why? It allows me to reflect on the things that God has done for me, even up to now. An easy one for me to recall is when my sister passed. It was a really dark time in my life, and I felt really absolutely down. But I remember God comforting me through his scriptures, through some of you guys. And it was an amazing time. I look back at those dark times as some of the best times in my life in terms of just embracing and understanding God's love. And God did a great thing. And I even think right now, in terms of what we're going through, it is easy to want to restore things back to normal. The Israelites wanted to go back to Egypt, and live as they lived before. Crazy. But that's what they wanted. Right now, it is tempting for us to try to create the world the way it should be. We want to do our virtual connections. We want to set up our workstations. We want to get into routine so that everything is normal. And I think it's easy to want to do that. And you replace one type of being busy with another type of being busy, if you know what I mean. And I think, no, it's okay to be comfortable to be still before God right now. Recall the things that God has done in the past and be still so that you will be able to see what he will do, what he's about to do. Even in times like this, you might be even part of what he's going to do. You probably will inspire someone through what he will do through you. So those are some of my thoughts on Exodus chapter 14, verses 10 to 14. I hope you found it helpful.